The Black Death, a medieval catastrophe. The Black Death, a catastrophic pandemic that ravaged Europe in the 14th century, remains one of the most devastating events in human history. This medieval catastrophe not only decimated populations, but also reshaped societies, economies, and cultures in profound ways. The onset of the plague. The Black Death is believed to have originated in Asia and traveled along the Silk Road, eventually reaching Europe in 1347. The disease was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, which was transmitted through fleas that infested black rats. These rats often lived aboard merchant ships, facilitating the spread of the plague to various ports around the Mediterranean and beyond. The spread and impact. The plague spread with alarming speed. Within a few years, it had affected vast swaths of Europe, killing an estimated 25–30 million people, roughly one-third of the continent's population at the time. Major cities like Florence, Venice, and Paris were particularly hard hit, but no area was spared from the devastating effects. The symptoms of the Black Death were gruesome and included fever, chills, vomiting, diarrhea, terrible aches and pains, and then, in short order, death. Buboes, or painful swellings of the lymph nodes, were a hallmark of the disease, giving it the name Bubonic plague. Social and economic consequences. The Black Death had far-reaching social and economic consequences. With such a significant portion of the population dead, labor became scarce. This scarcity led to higher wages for workers, and a shift in the balance of power between the peasantry and the landed aristocracy. Feudalism, which had dominated medieval European society, began to weaken as a result. In addition, the sudden and widespread mortality caused a crisis of faith for many. The Church, unable to provide answers or relief from the plague, saw its influence wane as people sought alternative explanations and remedies for the catastrophe. Some turned to superstition and scapegoating, resulting in tragic persecutions, particularly of Jewish communities, who were often falsely blamed for spreading the disease. Long-term effects. Despite its immediate horrors, the Black Death also had some long-term effects that shaped the future of Europe. The reduction in population led to more available land and resources for survivors, eventually contributing to the rise of a more prosperous middle class. This shift also set the stage for significant cultural and intellectual transformations, including the Renaissance. Moreover, the pandemic prompted advancements in public health and medical understanding, albeit slowly. The realization of the importance of cleanliness, quarantine, and better urban planning eventually contributed to improved living conditions and health standards. Thanks for watching. For more fascinating story, please subscribe our channel.